comfortable sharing in light. And we're going to start with a sound bath, which I will be facilitating. I'm Michele Garcia, and I am founder, owner of the beautiful nonprofit, which actually has many people on the board now, and we're growing and hopefully going to reach more and more people as we develop. Take a second to just think of an intention that you want to set right now. Letting go, letting God, and just feel that groundedness and creative intelligence, however you refer to your source energy love.
Which is a lot of religion growing up. So I had a lot of questions in my life about God and, versus the doctrines and all of that stuff. I was always I went to church every day when I was a kid, all the time. One church or the other. I was doing math. So I started reading the Bible myself. And then I started praying myself. And then I started going to retreats like this. I went to my first retreat up in Mexico in 2000 with Miguel Ruiz, who some of you may know, who wrote the Four Agreements. And I was blessed to go on that retreat in 2000. That was 22 years ago already. Have your trauma, there's always an angel right there. It's really fun to watch that, to say, wow, there was an angel during that time. Because that was a time in my life where it was all contrast, and then I found clarity, and then I was able to jump up to my next level. And those are things that it took me, and I'm still on my journey, of course. My name's Josie Herndon, by the way, and I just was so in the zone, I just started, but yeah, so it took, it took all of those things in my life, and continually to this day, all the stuff with the pandemic and everything, we're always growing, right? Most of us know what intuition is, and some don't. And I didn't know what it was. You mostly think of women as having intuition, women's intuition. But men, of course, everybody has intuition. Mastering your intuition is your alignment with your spirit. So that's what this workshop's about. It's, being in alignment with your higher self. And I wrote this.
And then, unfortunately, with that treatment comes more side effects, right? And then you have to go back and visit them again over and over again. I'm not putting them down. In fact, in some circumstances, it's good, right? But for the most part, if you don't get to the root of the problem, you're going to continually be plagued with the problem. What is the root cause of depression?
Trauma.
Food.
Diet.
Digestion.
Trauma.
Your diet.
Goddamn close.
Inflammation.
Really close. Anybody else?
Chemical imbalance.
Your gut.
Very good. Very good. So the root cause to depression, and that's why we're here today, right? And that's why Michele asked me to come in and speak. The root cause of depression, cravings, and also a leading culprit of addiction is badass bugs in your digestive system. And I want you to think of your digestive system as the holy grail of weight loss, wellness, and also mental health. Because there are over 100 trillion microbes in your gut bacteria. In fact, they outnumber all cells in your body by 10 to 1. If you think about it, I want to repeat that number. Trillion. Okay? And so all these gut bacteria get together, and unfortunately here in the United States, and also the world, basically people in the world, 80% of the people are suffering from.
So until you're sober, I go to my sponsor and I say to him, wow, I had this really amazing spiritual experience last night. It was really amazing. And you know what he did? Oh gee, I'd really like to hear about it. He goes, no man, no, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Whatever you're doing, that's your thing. Get out there and shake hands, talk to a newcomer. So again, I got the message not to talk about it. And when Michele asked me this last month or so that if I would come, I thought, you know what? This is not an AA meeting, right? This is a spiritual meeting. And because of that, I don't have to follow the format of what it was like, what happened, and what it's like now. So what I can do is tell you about these experiences that were very real to me, that altered the course of my life. So the first one, I'm like, I gotta set this up because it's the first two experiences happened in this amazing. The people that were patrons of the hotel could go up and look at the ocean because it was right there in front of us. 2nd Street is 1 block away from 1st Street, which is the ocean down the Palisades. So you have this giant, beautiful view of the ocean. So I was able to make a deal with the landlord to have that for my art studio. It didn't have any water in it. So he couldn't technically rent it as a living space. But I could get it as my art studio along with the building. And I start doing what I do, which is falling apart and falling down and doing things, and I was still drinking at the time. And a friend of mine called and said, look, I've got a job for you. It's a simple job. It's an illustration job. If you take this job, knock it out, bring it back Monday by noon, and I'll cut you a check for $500.